Next chapter, Mel Robbins' 5-second rule, a simple strategy for overcoming fear and taking action. Mel Robbins is a motivational speaker, author, and former lawyer who is best known for her 5-second rule. The 5-second rule is a simple but powerful strategy for overcoming fear and taking action. According to Robbins, when you have an urge to do something, you have 5 seconds to act before your brain will talk you out of it. To use the 5-second rule, simply count down from 5 to 1 and then take the action you want to take. The 5-second rule is based on the idea that our brains are constantly trying to protect us from perceived danger. When we feel fear or anxiety, our brains send signals to our bodies to prepare for fight or flight. However, this can often prevent us from taking action even when we know it is the right thing to do. Robbins argues that by counting down from 5 to 1, we can override our brain's natural tendency to procrastinate and avoid difficult tasks. When we take action within 5 seconds, we don't give our brains time to come up with excuses. The 5-second rule can be used to overcome fear and take action in any area of your life, from making a phone call to asking for a raise to starting your own business. Robbins has helped millions of people overcome their fears and achieve their goals using the 5-second rule. Here are some tips for using the 5-second rule. Identify your fears. The first step to overcoming fear is to identify the things that you are afraid of. Once you know what you are afraid of, you can start to develop a plan for overcoming your fear. Don't overthink it. When you feel the urge to do something, don't overthink it. Just count down from 5 to 1 and take action. Be prepared to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, and it is often through our mistakes that we learn and grow. Celebrate your successes. When you achieve your goal, take some time to celebrate your success. This will help you stay motivated and continue to use the 5-second rule. The 5-second rule is a simple but powerful strategy that can help you overcome fear, take action, and achieve your goals. If you are ready to take control of your life, give the 5-second rule a try. Here are some additional benefits of using the 5-second rule. Increased confidence. When you take action despite your fears, you will start to believe in yourself more. Reduced stress and anxiety. When you are not afraid to take action, you will feel less stressed and anxious. Improved relationships. When you are able to communicate openly and honestly, you will have better relationships with the people you care about. Greater success in business. When you are not afraid to take risks, you are more likely to be successful in business. If you are looking for a simple and effective way to improve your life, give the 5-second rule a try. You may be surprised at how much it can change your life. The next chapter, the importance of exercise for a healthy lifestyle. Exercise is an essential part of leading a healthy lifestyle, and it has numerous physical and mental benefits. Regular exercise can help to improve cardiovascular health, strengthen muscles, increase flexibility, and boost energy levels. Additionally, it has been proven to help with stress management, anxiety, and depression, as well as improving overall mood and self-esteem. Unfortunately, despite the many benefits, many people struggle to find the time and motivation to exercise regularly. But the good news is that it doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Incorporating simple exercises into your daily routine can make a huge difference in overall health and well-being. Here are 5 simple exercises that can be done by anyone, anywhere, and at any time. Push-ups. This classic exercise targets the chest, triceps, and core muscles. Start in a plank position with your hands placed slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Lower your body until your chest touches the ground and then push back up to the starting position. Squats. Squats target the legs, glutes, and core. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and then lower your body as if you were going to sit in a chair. Push back up to the starting position. Plank. This exercise strengthens the core muscles including the abs and the lower back. Start in a push-up position, but instead of lowering your body, hold it in a straight line. Lunges. Lunges target the legs and glutes. Stand with your feet hip width apart, take a step forward and then lower your back knee toward the ground. Push back up to the starting position and then switch legs. Leg raises. This exercise targets the lower abdominal muscles. Lie on your back with your hands by your sides and then raise your legs until they are perpendicular to the ground. Lower your legs back down to the starting position. Incorporating these simple exercises into your daily routine can help to improve your overall health and well-being. It's important to find exercises that you enjoy and that fit into your schedule so you can stick with it. Remember, any exercise is better than no exercise at all. So start small and gradually increase the intensity and the duration as you become stronger and more confident. If you are not yet ready to commit to a structured exercise routine, don't worry. There are still many simple things you can do to improve your health and well-being. Here are a few to consider. Walking. Walking is one of the simplest and most accessible forms of exercise. Aim to walk for at least 30 minutes a day, either all at once or in smaller increments throughout the day. Drinking enough water. Staying hydrated is crucial for overall health and well-being. Aim to drink at least 8 glasses of water per day and more if you are engaging in physical activity. Stretching. Stretching can help to improve flexibility, reduce muscle tension, and prevent injury. Spend a few minutes each day stretching your major muscle groups, including your legs, arms, back, and neck. Deep breathing. Deep breathing can help to reduce stress and improve overall well-being. Spend a few minutes each day focusing on your breathing, taking slow, deep breaths and exhaling slowly. Good posture. Maintaining good posture can help to reduce stress on your back and neck, improve your balance and stability, and prevent injury. Make an effort to sit and stand up straight throughout the day. Remember, small changes can have a big impact over time. So, don't be discouraged if you are not making major changes right away. The most important thing is to find ways to move your body and take care of your health that work for you and that you can stick with. Next chapter, celebrating success and learning from mistakes. In our relentless pursuit of success, we often overlook the importance of both celebrating our achievements and learning from our mistakes. While success feels exhilarating, mistakes can be discouraging, leaving us feeling like failures. However, both success and failure play crucial roles in our journey towards growth and fulfillment. Celebrating success, fueling motivation and confidence. Celebrating success is not merely about indulging in self-congratulation. It is about recognizing our efforts, acknowledging our accomplishments, and reinforcing the positive behaviors that led to our achievements. When we celebrate our wins, we reinforce our belief in our abilities, boost our self-confidence, and fuel our motivation to continue pursuing our goals. Taking the time to appreciate our successes, no matter how small they may seem, can have a profound impact on our overall well-being. It shifts our focus from what we lack to the abundance we already possess, fostering a sense of gratitude and contentment. Learning from mistakes, stepping stones to growth. Mistakes, on the other hand, are often perceived as setbacks, obstacles on our path to success. We tend to dwell on them, ruminating on what we could have done differently, allowing them to overshadow our progress. However, mistakes are not failures. They are valuable learning experiences that hold the key to growth. By embracing mistakes as opportunities to learn, we open ourselves up to new perspectives, improved strategies, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and our capabilities. When we analyze our mistakes, we identify areas for improvement, allowing us to refine our approach and make smarter decisions in the future. Balancing celebration and learning. The key to a fulfilling life lies in striking a balance between celebrating successes and learning from mistakes. While it is essential to recognize and appreciate our achievements, it is equally important to embrace mistakes as opportunities for growth. Strategies for effective celebration and learning. To effectively celebrate successes and learn from mistakes, consider these strategies. Identify your milestones. Define your goals and break them down into smaller, achievable steps. Celebrate each milestone, no matter how small, to reinforce your progress and maintain motivation. Reflect on your mistakes. When faced with a setback, take a moment to reflect on what went wrong. Analyze your actions, identify areas for improvement, and develop a plan to prevent similar mistakes in the future. Seek feedback. Don't hesitate to seek feedback from trusted individuals. Their insights can provide valuable perspectives and help you gain a deeper understanding of your strengths and weaknesses. Maintain a positive outlook. Cultivate a positive mindset that focuses on solutions rather than problems. This approach fosters resilience and enables you to bounce back from setbacks with renewed determination. Remember, success is not a destination but a journey, and mistakes are inevitable steps along the way. By embracing both successes and failures, we can embark on a continuous path of growth, learning, and fulfillment. Next chapter, Top 10 Benefits of Moving Forward Inch by Inch. Dreaming big ignites the spark, but consistent incremental progress fuels the fire. Moving forward inch by inch, while it may seem slow, offers a multitude of benefits beyond the final destination. Here are the top 10 reasons to celebrate the small steps on your journey. First, fastest resilience. Every inch forward is a victory, a testament to your perseverance and ability to overcome obstacles. This builds mental toughness and confidence to tackle even bigger challenges. Second, cultivates self-awareness. Focusing on the process allows you to reflect on your progress, identify areas for improvement, and adjust your approach as needed. This deepens your understanding of your strengths and weaknesses, amplifies gratitude. Each accomplishment, no matter how small, becomes a reason to celebrate. This cultivates gratitude for the journey itself, making it more fulfilling and enjoyable. Fourth, reduces overwhelm. Breaking down a large goal into smaller, achievable steps makes it less daunting and easier to manage. This reduces stress and anxiety, keeping you focused and motivated. Fifth, builds momentum. Every inch forward adds to the overall progress. This creates a sense of momentum, making it easier to maintain consistent effort and keep pushing towards your ultimate goal. Sixth, opens doors to discovery. The journey offers opportunities to explore new avenues, learn new skills, and discover unexpected talents. This can lead to exciting detours and enriching experiences. Seventh, strengthens relationships. Sharing your progress, challenges, and small victories with others fosters support and connection. This builds stronger relationships and makes the journey more meaningful. 8. Validates self-belief. Each step forward is a proof of concept, a tangible reminder that you are capable of achieving your goals. This strengthens your self-belief and fuels your determination. 9th, celebrates the power of habit. Consistent inch-by-inch progress reinforces positive habits, making them easier to maintain over time. This lays the foundation for long-term success. 10th, makes the impossible achievable. By chipping away at a seemingly insurmountable goal, you break it down into manageable steps. This makes the impossible feel achievable, one small victory at a time. Remember, the journey is just as important as destination. Embrace the slow and steady path, celebrate the small wins, and trust that consistent inch-by-inch progress will eventually lead you to your dreams. So, keep moving forward, one step at a time, and enjoy the fulfilling journey of progress. Imagine a tiny seed nestled deep within the earth. It doesn't dream of bursting forth into a towering oak overnight. No, its journey is one of quiet determination, a slow and steady push against the weight of soil and darkness. Inch by inch, it nudges its roots deeper, seeking water and nourishment. It sends tiny tendrils upwards, yearning for the sun's warmth. This is the essence of moving forward inch by inch. It is not about the explosive fireworks of instant gratification, but about the quiet poetry of consistent progress. It is the sculptor chipping away at the stone, revealing the masterpiece within, one stroke at a time. It is the artist patiently laying down brushstrokes, building a world of color and emotion, canvas by tiny canvas. Think of the river carving its path through the mountains. It doesn't roar to life overnight, shattering rock with a mighty force. No, it is the relentless whisper of water against stone, the gentle but persistent erosion that shapes the landscape inch by inch. Moving forward inch by inch is a testament to the power of resilience. It is about the hiker who stumbles and falls on the mountain trail but rises again, one step at a time, until the summit comes into view. It is about the musician who practices scales for hours, mastering each note before moving on until the melody flows effortlessly. It is not about the grand gestures, but about the daily rituals, the small choices that accumulate into a symphony of progress. It is the writer who sits down each day and fills the page with words, building a story line by line. It is the athlete who trains diligently, pushing their limits bit by bit until they reach their peak performance. There is a beauty in the slow dance of progress, a satisfaction in the quiet hum of accomplishment. It is about celebrating the tiny victories, the moments where we inch closer to our dreams. It is about recognizing the value of the journey, the lessons learned, the strength gained with each step. So embrace the slow burn of incremental progress. Let the vastness of our dreams guide you, but savor the sweetness of each step you take. Remember, the most breathtaking landscapes are not formed in an instant, but sculpted by the patient hands of time, inch by inch, grind by grind. And in that slow, steady march lies the true magic of making your dreams a reality. Next chapter, embracing courage on the path to your dreams. Even the smoothest journey towards a dream is rarely paved solely with sunshine. No matter how meticulously we plan, how diligently we work, the road can take unexpected turns, throwing roadblocks and detours in our path. But these setbacks, though formidable, are not meant to be our undoing. They are the crucible in which our courage is forged. Instead of succumbing to the despair that setbacks bring, we must learn to embrace them as opportunities to rise stronger. Each obstacle overcome becomes a testament to our resilience, each tear shed a testament to our unwavering determination. It is in these moments that courage blooms, not as a fleeting spark, but as a steady flame that guides us forward, illuminating the path ahead. So let us cultivate courage not only in the grand displays of heroism, but in the quiet moments of facing down fear, in the relentless pursuit of our goals even when the world seems determined to knock us down. It is in this daily practice of courage that we truly transform setbacks into stepping stones and weave our dreams into the tapestry of our lives, one thread of courage at a time. Remember, the greatest journeys are often the ones fraught with challenges, and the most inspiring victories are those won not in spite of setbacks but because of them. So let us embrace the courage that resides within us and let it be the compass that guides us through the storms and towards the sunlit shores of our dreams. Next chapter, finding your own spark in the stories of others. We are all mesmerized by success stories. The victors' podium beckons, their words echoing as mantras for our own ambitions. But in this symphony of triumph, a crucial melody is often muted. The whispers of failure are scored by a phenomenon called survivorship bias. It is like peering through a dusty telescope, seeing only the brightest stars while countless others remain hidden in the vast darkness. We obsess over the how-tos of the triumphant, forgetting the multitude who tried, stumbled, and faded into the shadows. Blindly copying these success stories is like tracing constellations on someone else's star chart. We might end up chasing celestial bodies irrelevant to our own desires, navigating by a map meant for a different journey. Instead of mimicry, let's embrace illumination. Learn from the victors, yes, but don't forget the lessons etched in the scars of the fallen. Seek out the stories whispered in hushed tones, where failure becomes a teacher, resilience a badge of honor, and grace a guiding light. Remember, survivorship bias paints a skewed picture, highlighting the peaks while hiding the valleys. The path to your own Everest won't be identical. The winds won't blow the same way. Your challenges will be unique. Your victories hard-won and deeply personal. So, the next time you find yourself captivated by a shining success story, step back and ask, what drove them? Are their values and motivations resonant with my own? What were their hurdles and how did they navigate them? Can I glean wisdom from their struggles? How did their journey unfold within the context of their circumstance? How can I apply their lessons to my own unique climb? Let these stories be flashlights, not blueprints. They can illuminate the path, but the ascent is yours alone. Embrace the inspiration, but don't forget the whispers of the fallen, the lessons buried in the shadows of survivorship bias. Go forth, adventurer, chart your own course, learn from triumphs and stumbles alike, and write your own saga of resilience and achievement. The summit awaits, not a borrowed destination, but your own personal Everest, conquered with the ink of your own unique story. Next chapter, recognizing the wisdom of letting go. The mantra, never give up, echoes through our lives, urging us to relentlessly pursue our dreams. It is a powerful motivator, pushing us through setbacks and towards distant horizons. But while perseverance is undeniably crucial, clinging blindly to this mantra can sometimes overshadow another crucial truth, knowing when to let go. It is important to understand that persistence doesn't mean blind stubbornness. There are valid reasons, often invisible to the outside eye, that may necessitate a change in course. Here are a few such scenarios. Shifting values and priorities. As we grow and evolve, our goals may move alongside us. What once ignited a passion might no longer resonate. Recognizing this shift and pursuing a path that aligns with our evolved values isn't giving up. It is honoring our authentic selves. Unforeseen circumstances. Life throws curveballs, sometimes shattering our carefully laid plans. Illness, family obligations, or even global events can create insurmountable obstacles. In such situations, adopting our path or even temporarily stepping away shows not weakness, but resilience and a respect for the hand life has dealt us. Toxic pursuit. Not all goals are created equal. Sometimes we embark on journeys that, upon closer inspection, are riddled with toxicity. Whether it is a career path that sacrifices mental well-being or a personal pursuit built on unhealthy foundations, recognizing and escaping such pitfalls isn't failure. It is a choosing self-preservation and growth. Letting go in these scenarios isn't a defeat. It is a strategic retreat. It is acknowledging the complexities of life, respecting our own evolution, and making conscious choices to navigate with wisdom and grace. In fact, it can be a necessary step on the path to finding a more fulfilling and aligned goal. So instead of blindly wielding the never give up weapon, let's embrace a more nuanced approach. Let's cultivate the inner compass that guides us to preserve when it truly matters, but also allows us to recognize when letting go is not only permitted but necessary for true growth and fulfillment. Remember, sometimes the greatest strength lies not in pushing forward relentlessly, but in taking a step back, re-evaluating the path, and choosing with clear eyes and an open heart the journey that truly calls to our soul. Next chapter, the enduring legacy of big dreams. We often chase dreams with a frantic urgency, fearing that our lifetimes aren't long enough to see them reach fruition. But what if the true magic of dreaming big lies not in personal accomplishment, but in the ripples it creates across generations? History whispers tales of dreamers who defied limitations, planting seeds of ambition that flourished long after their own sun had set. Think of Leonardo da Vinci, whose visionary sketches paved the way for centuries of artistic and scientific exploration. Or consider Martin Luther King Jr., whose unyielding dream of equality continues to guide the fight for justice even today. These visionary souls understood that dreams exist on a broader canvas than our individual lifespans. They are stories whispered across time, legacies inherited and carried forward by those who come after. The joy of dreaming big then lies not just in the potential personal triumph, but in the spark it ignites in the hearts and minds of others. This doesn't mean abandoning the pursuit of our own goals. The journey matters as much as the destination. Each step we take, each hurdle we overcome adds momentum to the dream's journey. We refine it, test its edges, and lay the groundwork for future generations to build upon. So let us dream boldly, with eyes fixed not just on our own finish line, but on the horizon beyond. Let our steps, however small, contribute to the grand narrative of the dream. Even if we don't witness its full bloom, the joy lies in knowing that we played a part in its journey, in nurturing a legacy that will echo through time. In this way, our dreams transcend the limitations of our individual lives. They become threads woven into the tapestry of humanity's aspirations, a testament to the enduring power of hope and the unwavering spirit of those who dare to dream the impossible. Remember, the truest measure of a dream's worth isn't the personal victory it grants, but the fire it ignites in the hearts of others. So dream big, step forward with purpose, and trust that your journey, even if unfinished, will contribute to a legacy that spans generations, leaving an indelible mark on the world long after you have passed the torch. Next chapter, conclusion. Thanks for reading this book. I agree that just reading this kind of positive content is not going to do any kind of magic to improve your overnight. But I believe if we continue reading it, surely it will help in some way as it brings the wisdom from various great people of various time periods. Let me explain my personal experience. Whenever I tend to blame someone for my failures, the quote, "The moment you blame others, you fail," comes into my mind, and I will stop blaming others and I will take responsibility for my failures. This simple act helped me a lot, and I found that this quote is actually very true. When I am not blaming others, I still have the opportunity to continue my efforts to convert the failure into success. Otherwise, the failure is final. I don't remember where I studied this quote and who told it, but it is helping me. That is how our subconscious mind works. Let us train and use the power of subconscious mind effectively by reading good content and thereby enjoy our life irrespective of the circumstances and events that happen to us. Personally, I like the below quote of Abraham Lincoln. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other. And I strongly believe that our happiness, satisfaction is the result of our work minus our expectation. So either I will reduce my expectation or increase my work to keep me always happy. You can also try this approach to keep you happy. You can contact me at rajamanikyam.a@gmail.com for sharing your feedback about this book and about our website thecourse.net. And I would like to get your suggestions to improve thecourse.net further. Dream big, move forward inch by inch.